Okay, sir.
In this previous class, what I am told you, the meaning of the cost accounting and cost accountancy. At that time, there is one more branch of accounting which is called as management accounting. Because of some of the differences in the cost accounting, one more accounting is developed which is management accounting. Actually, as a manager, he has to tackle various problems in the organization. Manager has to tackle various problems. Manager is responsible for the efficient running of the organization. So that he requires some data or some information. For this purpose, there are two accounts which provides information in a suitably arranged data for the purpose of decision making, policy formulation and day-to-day operations of the manager for his successful discharge of the duties. Okay. So that where the financial accounting is already told you is only the post-mortem analysis of the past years. It does not disclose which activities are profitable or unprofitable. It is not helpful to fixation of the price. Just it is tells the third parties. It is prepared for the third parties. Financial accounting is prepared for the third parties, for the external purpose only. There are so many parties which are interested in the activities of the results of the activities of the organization. That's why financial accounting is prepared. But whereas cost accounting and management accounting is prepared for the internal purpose. Financial accounting is prepared for the external purpose. It is prepared for the third parties. But it is not in the case of cost accounting and management accounting. There is no legal obligation on the part of the company to prepare cost accounting and management accounting. There is a legal obligation on the part of every company preparing the financial accounting. So that's what I am told you. Financial accounting is meant for third parties, outsiders, external parties, external use, but not in the case of management accounting and cost accounting. Now, we have to discuss about the scope of the cost accounting. We will discuss later what is the various definitions which are available for the management accounting. Now, we have to discuss about the scope of the cost accounting. Scope of the cost accounting. Scope means the activities, the area of that particular subject. You should know the boundaries of every subject. What are the various activities come under in that particular subject, which is discussed under the heading of scope of cost accounting. When you look to the definition of the cost accountancy, you know that what is the scope of the cost accountancy. The first one is the settlement of cost. Cost, the settlement. The settlement of cost. Scope of cost accountancy. That what is the first activity which is covered under the scope of cost accountancy? Is the settlement of cost. for the ascertainment of the cost. In the cost accountancy, cost is ascertained in advance. It is already told you, it is a predetermined cost. Whereas in the case of financial accounting, it is not helpful to ascertain the cost of the production. There are various elements of cost. What are the various elements of cost? Material, labor, and overheads. These are the elements of cost. There is one more classification of cost under the heading of managerial use of classification of cost. We will discuss what are the various classification of cost. There are so many classifications. In that class, we will discuss what is the classification of cost. But in the ascertainment of cost, we will ascertain the cost of a unit, the cost of a particular unit, the cost of a product, the cost of the process, the cost of the department. In one organization, so many products may be manufactured. But in the case of financial accounting, it is not possible to ascertain the cost of each and every product. But cost accountancy is helpful to ascertain the cost of each product, each process, each unit, each job, and each contract. Based upon so many techniques, based upon so many costing techniques, there is a contract costing, there is a job costing, there is a process costing. Based upon those techniques, we will ascertain the cost of each and every process, product, and the unit. So that the ascertainment of cost is under the scope of the activities of the cost accounting. The next one is the cost accounting. The second activity which is under the cost accountancy is cost accounting. It is already told you what is cost accounting. If you look at the definition of the cost accountancy, what is the definition of the cost accountancy? Cost accounting. Is the
application of costing and cost accounting principles, methods and techniques, the science, art and practices of the cost and control the ascertainment of profitability.
For ascertaining the cost, for ascertaining the profitability, for making the control over the cost and making the reduction of the cost, we are applying some of the techniques continuously. Because the cost accounting is a art, it is a science and it is a practice. With the help of the continuous efforts of the cost accounting, we are making control over the cost of the production. I already told you, cost accounting or management accounting is developed for the successful running of the organization, for increasing the profitability of the organization. How the profitability will be increased in the competitive world? By reducing the cost. Reduction of the cost is possible with the help of the control over the cost. Control over the cost accounting or cost accountancy is a science because it is based on certain principles. And not only that, it is a skill also. Because the application of the principles should be used by the cost accountant effectively and efficiently. Then only we can reach the objectives of the cost accounting. The third one is the cost control. Cost control. For this you have to note down one of the point. Cost control is the guidance. And regulation. By executive action of the cost of operating an undertaking. What is cost control? Cost control is the guidance. It motivates the employees. The cost accountancy. Cost is assigned in advance. Targets are decided in advance. Why it is called as guidance? Guides the employee to act in the line of target. Because targets are fixed. So every activity is only only what is planning. Planning is decided in advance. What is to be done, when it is to be done, how it is to be done, whom it is to be done, and where it is to be done. It tells us everything in advance. So, cost accountant guides the employees to act in the line of marks. To look after, cost accountant look after every employee to work in the line of targets. So that's why it is a guidance. And regulates. Okay. An employee wants to act in the line of targets. But due to some reasons, due to some unavoidable reasons, actually what it is to be produced within 1 hour. To the help of the machinery. But the machinery was breakdown. But the machinery was not working due to the shortage of power. Whether it is in the hands of the employee, it is not in the hands of the employee. So that what I am going here, by comparing the actuals in the targets, it has to, if there is any reasons, whether it is for avoidable reasons or for unavoidable reasons. That's what I am going to regulate.